what you're doing all day and still find time to put together, beautiful pieces, I guess I could call them. Each one of your photos is like an artwork, in my opinion. They tell a story. Yeah, they tell a story. And, speaking of, when you're doing some of the photos that you have, do you get inspired by doing them? Like, are you inspired to do certain ones, or are these things that maybe people come up and approach you and say, hey, I want you to do this? I mean, how do you come about some of the photos that you've taken?
It depends. Sometimes I do have ideas. So, I do have some certain photo shoots in my mind that I would like to do. But, many things just happen as you go. So sometimes I just meet up with a photographer and we just kind of roll and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
actually, yeah,
so go ahead.
some of my favorite photos were taken, accidentally. You can spend hours you can spend hours preparing a photo shoot. You can spend hours getting ready for it and thinking it through and planning all the things. And then usually the best thing happened, when you just lose it all and do it all spontaneously.
Well said. And I totally agree. And I like to say that, the reason why I like talking to models is maybe not for maybe everybody thinks I'm talking to models because I like talking to cute girls, but, or guys, there are lots of guy models too. But no, the reason is I look at modeling very similar to musicians and being a music artist, because when you're on stage and you're performing at a show and all the lights are pointing at you and you're there to perform, you're there to create entertainment for people. Maybe that's in the form of, sometimes it is in the form of dressing up. I mean, for example, I play with this legendary rock and roller by the name of Andy McCoy, and he's well known for the way that he looks, on stage and just even everyday life. He's just like, you look at him and you're like, wow, that guy's like, he's he's so cool. And if you're into that. So looks when you're a musician is very big, but also just